This is an absolutely huge episode. Week 16, we got the Bucks. Week 17, we have the Carolina Panthers. Why is this so big? Well, we've been going on a little bit of a winning streak lately. Unfortunately, lost to Philadelphia 34-20, but we control our own destiny to make the playoffs. Tampa and then Carolina. If you look in the NFC South, it's the Panthers at 9-5, tied with us, and the Bucks at 10-4, currently at the 2 seed. There will be 5 teams out of the South and West who make the playoffs, I would think. So we look pretty good. Right now, we're the final seed to make the playoffs, the 7 seed, right? But I think we're going to hold that. If we win the next 2 games, we're into the playoffs no matter what. 11 wins is going to be good enough. We may even end up with a first-round bye. Out of the East and the North, I think only 2 teams are going to make the playoffs. Whether it's the Commanders or Eagles in the East remains to be seen. I guess the door is open for the Giants or Dallas to make a run, but it seems really unlikely. And then I guess kind of the same thing in the North. But I don't think a wild card team will come out of either of those divisions. So we'll see what happens. But the bottom line is we need to go out. We need to win. Also, Cam Farrell continues to play great. He's becoming a star in this league. I know we don't play the Browns very often. We don't talk about the Browns very often. But he was one of the top quarterbacks taken, I believe, in the first season draft. And he has been the savior for Cleveland. I could absolutely see them going on a run and doing some really big things here. So we'll see how he performs in that snow game. But we got to focus on what we can control, and that's playing the best team in the division. Hopefully, we're going to be able to beat them. Alvin Kamara, dislocated shoulder, is going to miss this week. Our defense at least stays healthy. Losing Kamara is not the biggest problem. Nicholas Morales is kind of taken over as that second back anyway. And obviously, Bashal Tutin has been as good as any running back in the league. He's not necessarily on pace to break records, but he's on pace to be the best running back in the NFL this year. So I feel good about where things are. You know, I don't think we need to go out and make too many changes. We have built a dominant run-blocking offensive line. So what does that tell me? Glad you asked. It tells me we should be able to run the ball, right? When we pass, we get ourselves into some trouble. I know we invested big bucks in the receivers. Jamison Williams in free agency. We retained Chris Olave with a big-time extension as we hit the offseason. I get that those contracts currently don't look great because the production has not been great. Listen, we've got a rookie quarterback. He's played okay. He's made some mistakes. Got to be smarter with the football sometimes. You hate these rookie quarterbacks looking like they've never seen the field before, but you got to remember he is making these mistakes, and he's going to only learn with experience, you would think. Baker Mayfield takes the field. 24 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. A big reason why the Bucks are 10-4, but we're capable of beating this team. We are. Let's go out and do it. It's a run. Jalen Ford can't get there. Good tackle, though. He ends up making the play. Jahad Campbell is back, by the way. Was a little bit banged up, missed some time with injury, as there is the big-time tight end out of Iowa. Meyer was a part of that really good young tight end class that featured Manu Escobar. Carolina, of course, got one as well. This is the division of tight ends now. 3 superstar-level tight ends in the same class is crazy, all going to the same division. But it's what happened. Now, Bucky Irving is hurt, though. So Brandon Cameron will be the running back. I'm not really afraid of him very much. Reed Elliott has played well. We've seen him, but Garrett Meyer is the big-time tight end. Great size, great speed, and can really, really be a weapon for this Tampa offense. Somebody to absolutely monitor over the course of this game. They split him out sometimes. They do a bunch of different things. We need to be aware of it. We need to try and take him out of the game. Okay, they're going bunch right. Watch out for Meyer. This is where the Bucks get a little bit weird. It's a screen to the opposite side. Look at the range of Jahad Campbell. Quincy Riley coming over to help out. He's trying to keep his spot in this team. He sucks. He's played like shit, I feel like. He's going to have to make plays. Look at me, coach. I'm doing a great job. Now, where's the running back going? They hit me with these distractions. With the motion on that play, the running back just kind of jogs off the field. Like, where is he going? Well, 30 yards in the wrong direction, but that somehow left the tight end to get open over the middle, or the slot receiver, whoever it was, some white. And the cracker found the crack in the defense. Could not get the first, though. Tampa ends up with 3. We got a chance for a return here. Could have been better. There are the numbers for Dalvin Edison, closing in on 3,000 yards passing, 26 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. It's a lot of touchdowns. It's way too many interceptions. This is how we're built. Give the ball to Bashal Tootin. Run the damn football. 3rd and 4 is still a spot when you can run the ball, but it's not like we can't pass at all. It's just not really our game. Ooh. Okay. Pressure looked crazy. There are the receiving yards leaders. Chris Godwin leading the way. But I think Madden does a really poor job of getting the football to wide receiver 1. So I doubt Chris Godwin's going to do anything today. Maybe I'm wrong. But I doubt it. And I don't know that I love the defense. I just don't like Kovac in coverage as much as we find him. Here's 2nd and 8. Covering over the middle of the field. I mean, thankfully, our Kovac is not really a major choker. He's a major performer. Niche reference. If you know, you know. Got to worry about the running back. Baker on the move. Good coverage. Is that Quincy Riley? Dude, every time I call out a player for being a waste of space in human life, that's a stretch. No, but seriously, every time I call it out, these guys are like, actually, I'm going to be amazing. I need to diss these players more. Who sucks on this team? Hey, Kool-Aid McKinstry, you bum. Go out and make a play. Although, to be fair, I feel like I'm always talking trash about Chris Olave, and I'm still waiting for him to do literally anything. Look at Bashal Tootin! I'll never have anything bad to say about you, King. What? Okay. Okay, let's settle down. Okay, Chris Olave make a catch challenge. Impossible. He's wide open. Everybody was wide open. We hit Chris Olave. When you run the ball as effectively as we've shown that we can, it lets play action get wide open. I don't really like anything here, though. I mean, it's on 3rd down, maybe we're throwing the ball to one of those receivers. But on 1st down, I already don't even like that we're throwing on 1st down. You just don't risk it. There's Jameson Williams' nice move. We'll get back to running the damn football. The forward passes ruined the game. We play the game the way football was meant to be played. Head down. Bashal Tootin. Easy first. There is an injury timeout. It is the star left tackle, Longhorn legend, Kelvin Banks. He's going to the bench. I'm gonna think that he's gonna be all right. Get to the outside. Bashal Tootin. Way too much speed. Rootin', tootin', scootin' into the end zone. Bashal Tootin touchdown. Way too easy. I really got the old-timey commentator voice coming out on some of these. I'll tell you what, Steve. That was a heck of a run there. Bashal Tootin, you got to really feel it up in your nose. You got to get real nasally. Bashal Tootin was a heck of a play for him. I'm getting like Harry Carey, Will Ferrell impression. I'll tell you what. No, we're not going to do that. But 7-3, touchdown. We take the lead. Defense, keep it up. Kelvin Banks really had his head in his hands on the sideline because of muscle cramps. I will say, if it's a legit, like a real cramp, I do actually feel that. I think I would rather be shot than get a cramp at something. If you offered me during a cramp an alternative of, hey, would you rather be shot right now for this pain to go away? I'd be like, dude, in a heartbeat, pull the trigger. Sometimes they're really, really bad. Especially like under the chin. Have you ever had those? Those are insane. It tightens up. It feels like someone's carving out the inside of your neck. It's uncomfortable. And that's not an exaggeration. That's exactly how it feels. Make a play. Oh, it's play action. You got to wrap up, though. Yeah, it was a great effort. Big hit, though. We're on the crossers. Not caught by Godwin. I thought that was going to be weird, but Rod God can't secure the catch through the ground. Rod Christopher Godwin. If those of you who missed Lions franchise don't know why I call him Rod God, his real name's Rod, and we're looking to give him one. We're looking to win the game is what I meant to say. Why is Danny Stutzman in the backfield? God damn, dude. I mean, sometimes it's Brian Brzee, and I'll tell you, one of them went well, and I'm like, this is our new guy. It's totally not. Danny Stutzman is not getting the ball here. What are we doing, dude? Fix the game! Play action. Escobar open. This is the quarterback we took top 5. 3rd and 10. Looks like Olave was doubled, but it's a good release. He is open. He makes the catch and is tackled out of bounds. That could have been big, but we'll take it. First down is good. Cordell Nelson straight up the seam. I mean, it actually looks pretty good. He's going to make the catch. Hey, we'll take that. Cordell Nelson in motion. Working off play action. Nelson's going to get it. He's got nothing but space. He's elusive after the catch, and you're seeing it in real time. The rookie out of Texas A&M brings us down inside the 10. We'll try to punch this thing in. Or do we maybe go play action because they expect the run? We've been moving the ball through the air on this drive. J-Mo in motion. We're not going to him. We're actually going to go to Tootin, who breaks a tackle after making the catch. He's down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. Jawan Johnson's open. That's where it's going. Touchdown, Jawan Johnson. He's not the usual recipient, but here he is, the beneficiary. Edison, the benefactor. And the thief, historically. Jawan Johnson touchdown. Dalvin Edison, absolutely electric. The light bulb has gone off. Hey, he's like, maybe I don't throw an interception every single game, plus more. Let's play action. Campbell in pursuit. Baker throws it right to the chest of Brian Brzee. You didn't do anything there, but you know what? You got in position. I guess we're not going to take that away from him. Would have been nice if he tried to use his hands to catch the ball instead of his belly button. Let's go defense. Oh, nice play. Is that Keely Ringo? He blocked a kick here recently, and that's great coverage. Is he trying to earn more playtime? I could buy it. He outkicked his coverage. This is a big opportunity for a Deontay Boyd return. You made a big-time mistake. There's Deontay Boyd. That's what he can do. He is a fantastic return man. We have 4:15 to go here in the first half. We've seen no Nicolas. That's how you say Nicholas. But I call him Nico, so it's a bit weird. We've seen no Nicholas Morales here in the first half, which is a little bit unusual. But you may see, more here in the near future as Tootin's dropped for a loss. We're going to be forced to throw. Yeah, their run defense is really good, and that shouldn't be too much of a surprise. They've really upgraded at linebacker, and of course, they've got Vita Vea still. And when you talk about Kurt Mahan with 88 speed, 91 agility at linebacker, Agent Mahan from Prison Break, he's shutting it down. He's tough. Here's 3rd and 11. Will Olave get wide open? I actually think Cordell Nelson is. And you gotta have a feel for where the DBs are looking. It looked like we threw into coverage there, and it could have been a pick. But when the DBs aren't telepathic, you can actually complete those throws. Now, often in times in this game, they are telepathic. They've got eyes in the back of their head, like what was his name? Quirrell, Professor Quirrell, or something from Harry Potter. He was a Voldemort, really. I mean, dude, honestly, letting Voldemort into Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, kind of a spoiler there for you, but letting that guy teach, you go, hey, why don't you go ahead and unwrap that turban for me, pal? Ooh, that's going to get clipped. This is Harry Potter specific, but they should have known something was up. I don't know. We're going to move on. This seems like this can only go poorly for me. A little check down to Tootin. 3rd and 3. We're going to J-Mo here. He's got too much space, and with his speed, as long as he can accelerate after the catch, I mean, he's got the opportunity to really turn a play like that into a touchdown. It didn't happen this time around, but, it's not impossible. Olave looks open. A good ball, and it's a touchdown. Have a half, Chris Olave. I'm telling you, anytime I tell these players they suck, they're like, hey, watch this, though. Watch me suck less. I'd rather watch you not suck at all. Bashal Tootin's had some big-time runs, but that's when we can get him out into space. We haven't necessarily been able to do that as much as I would like, but it has happened a decent bit. It's just a couple of plays where we're getting dropped in the backfield. Their D-line is just too good sometimes. Oh, that's going to be really bad. Cam Kinchins, he's played so great the entire year. He just got cooked by Meyer. Tampa threatening now. Our ability to play man coverage is among the worst I've ever seen. Thankfully, we're also terrible in zone, so it evens out. We're up 21-3, though. I say terrible. I mean, we played a pretty good first half. Oh, that's a bullet. Good coverage, nearly picked by Kinchins, but he was trying to catch it with his kneecap. Inside 20 seconds, Tampa saving that timeout. Baker looking to run. Maxon hook! Shuts it down! I knew I liked him. I knew. This guy can do no wrong. 12 seconds. Is that Ibuka in motion? Trying to cover the middle of the field. Baker to throw. Hit him! And his bloodline! All right, good hit, I mean. 3rd and goal. All right, give me the user on Meyer. Baker to throw. Nearly easy reads. I switched off because I'm a fool. Looks like Tampa will settle for 3 just to end the half with a positive. It's a great stop from us. That is the half. Pretty good. What do we want to have happen here? The game to end quickly. I mean, that's kind of it. These highlights are never not insane. Ravens win 31-21. That's not really the most insane thing about this, actually. The most insane thing really is that Curtis Rourke is playing and had 3 touchdowns. Falcons-Eagles. Honestly, weird. I want the Falcons to win because the Eagles could have a better chance to make the playoffs, and we lost to them. But they might be on a heater. 10-7 at the half. Hurts having an all-time day. 96 yards passing. Holy. Jets and Jags. Dude, they've got 6 wins combined and 22 losses. Why are they showing us this? Breece Hall into the end. Well, you know what? All right. Breece Hall and Anthony Richardson are dominating the Jags. Trevor Lawrence continues to just be a bad player, unfortunately. You can see the NFC playoff picture. We've talked a lot about it. Yeah, I guess the Cowboys and Giants are not dead yet. There are the numbers. Finally, we're not seeing Kamara. We can see what Bashal Tutin's capable of doing. We can see his stat line, and hey, it's good. Bashal Tutin is good. He's got to dominate the second half the way we dominated the first half. And we're going to find our 10th win of the season and maybe the division lead. That's going to be a big play. We had to punt. Okay. Quincy Riley, I knew I hated this guy. Ankles broken, touchdown. We're letting a team that's built like the Chicago Cubs beat us. If you know, you know. Their run defense, man, is just stepping up. All right, 2nd and 9. Can we snap the ball? No, we can't. Because I'm only spamming A with 3 seconds and nothing's happening. We're cool about it, though. That's what I'm known for. You better block somebody. Edison on the move. Yeah, that spin was a great idea. Torn pec. Kelvin's now out for the rest of the season. Glad we got him back in the game. What is happening? Oh my God. If I say get him the fuck out of the game, don't put him back in. Stupid. Nelson in motion. He's going to get the ball. Make a miss. Okay, it's thinking about jukes I input 40 minutes ago. I feel like I hit it left and right, and then it's thinking back to inputs I had in Madden 23. Wide open. Jamison Williams finds the ball, makes the catch. This is a career day for Dalvin Edison. He could throw for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, hopefully no interceptions. We just can't afford to take our foot off the gas pedal with a team like Tampa. They've got some explosive playmakers. Our defense is so slow. And we got linebackers that are faster than cornerbacks. That's a problem. 3rd and 3. Tootin in motion. I'm loving Jamison Williams here on the outside. They're kind of on it. This is crazy. We're throwing it anyway. Nelson can't make the catch. 24-13 didn't sound good to the offensive coordinator here. I honestly think this is worth a timeout. I'm not letting AI let me lose the game. Literally no chance. Am I not seeing it right? Is it not 4th down with a chance to make it a 2-possession game? Yeah, the timer's just going off because it's an idiot alarm for my offensive coordinator. Fire his stupid ass. I've got to take this running back out of the game myself. They blocked me at the start. That's always annoying. Baker tried to go there instantly because he knew the user was on the running back. Crafty little bitch. 3rd and 8. Godwin open, makes the catch. 4th quarter. What do we do about Baker here? I'm thinking of contain. Yeah, we just let Chris Godwin run across the defense. You'd think you'd run man coverage down here. Why bother? They just get open anyway. We'll try zone. I'll tell you, that's not going to be a whole lot better. Baker's going to look to run. Bucks down 3. What was the score at one point? I feel like it was a lot to a little. What happened? Was it 21-3? Jonathan Adams! Stiff arm! All right, great return. That's stupid. For them, Manu Escobar. I thought he dropped it, then he made the catch anyway. Manu Escobar is an absolute freak. That's the best tight end in the NFL. Not the loser on the other side of the field. He did kind of double clutch that. A little bit of... Did he just pass it from his left to his right? Hot potato with the football. Weird, but effective. 2nd and 7, they're pressing Jameson Williams. You're going to find out in a hurry that that's a poor decision. Completely shut him down. Completely. Olave ends up working open, though. Not really how you want to throw the slant, but it works. Nice spin move from Chris Olave. He may be over 100 yards. Dude, can Jameson Williams beat press one time? How sick would that be? We got Olave. Bullet. End zone. Olave had to jump for it. It's a little bit of a miss. I'm trying to throw a bullet there. 3rd and 4. It really seems like they're ready to stop both the run and the pass. They're blitzing. Edison on the move. We're going to have to throw for the Escobar. It's nearly picked. Offense will stay out there. 27-21 doesn't do a lot for me. We're going to spread things out a bit. Could run the ball here. It seems a bit risky. We're going to throw that on the backside of Jameson Williams. The ball probably just has to go out instantly to Manu Escobar. It's just a tough spot because I don't want to rip it instantly and then throw it too high or get picked. Like, I feel like there is a path to completing that, but it just probably is not there. And then, like, it's Tootin. The ball needed to go to Tootin. But I'm looking at the side with the 3 wide receivers. I never got to the running back who ends up being wide open. That's a mistake, but it's just tough in the moment. You know, you're reading the side with the 3 receiving options, and it just, of course, the guy who gets open is not one of the 3. But if they had it locked up, maybe you try to look somewhere else. But I feel like if you try to look somewhere else, then pressure gets in and you're sacked, and you also don't convert. So, kind of a tough spot either way, maybe. If you fake it, you deserve to have it. We can't block the punt. But they have 3 timeouts, so they think that punting here is the best option. You know, if they don't punt there and don't get it, which they're probably not going to, they're going to have a real tough time of stopping a touchdown as Nicholas Morales has finally found his way out onto the field. And it just opens up wide open for him. Easy first for Nico. More Nico. Nothing to do with Kovac. Morales for 8. Again, that's if you know, you know. Why was this the play call? Dalvin Edison, QB blast, gets the first. Could we throw here, or is that crazy? I feel like this play's been effective all day. Cordell Nelson's often found himself wide open. We're going down the field, though. Edison just doesn't have the accuracy on the move yet. Escobar's wide open. We should be running the ball in this spot, but Escobar makes the catch. Manu Escobar down to the 2. Tampa's going to call a timeout. Yeah, I mean, I totally get that. We need a touchdown. Can't really worry about stopping the clock. Lob, Escobar, touchdown. They didn't cover him to the flat. Bad matchup. We exploit it. They went man coverage. It was a mistake. 31-21, 2.5 minutes to play. The lights might be going out in Tampa. We got over-aggressive there. Jalen Ford. It's just awful coverage. There's no way we didn't get this guy on the ground. There's absolutely no way. Clock's going to keep moving, though. That only works to our benefit. 1:45 to go. Quick throw to the outside. We can't keep Godwin in bounds. I don't know how. I really don't know how. Something's got to give here. We're going to space things out a bit. Out to the running back quickly. He just says stiff-arm Jihad Campbell into the turf. What? Who is this? Seriously, who is this? Cameron is crushing. Godwin trying to stretch, will not get the touchdown. But they've got the ball basically on the 1-yard line. We're going to blitz Deontay Boyd. Get to Baker. Touchdown, Abuka. Tampa is fighting. And this is one of those drives where it's, hey, good luck getting a stop. Simply no chance. Nearly blocked it. I'm getting close. They went for an onside! Oh my goodness. Why was I not expecting that? Got distracted and it nearly cost us everything. Although it didn't really. You have no say about whether you recover an onside kick or not. First down ends the game. Morales was getting us close. And they're going to spread their D-line and play basically nobody in the box. You deserve to lose. We bounced it outside anyway, which was a mistake. Victory formation. Tampa showed a lot of fight. This is a really, really tough team to beat. They're 10-4 for a reason, but now 10-5. 31-28. We did what we had to do. It wasn't easy at all, but these division games against top teams are not. And we're going to have our hands full against Carolina, but that's a big win. Tampa battled. They came back. Their offense found their stride. They started thriving. Dalvin Edison goes for 284, 3 touchdowns, no picks in the end. It ended up being a career game for him, and we needed to see something like that. I think we ran the ball pretty well as well, even though we didn't necessarily lean on it. Although, to be fair, 16 attempts between our two backs is not, that bad. Touchdown for Olave on 79 yards. I think the ball was distributed quite well. Went to a bunch of different receivers. Escobar with the touchdown. Juwan Johnson in there as well. And defensively, pressure doesn't exist. Interceptions don't exist. Defense doesn't exist. Upgrade for Bashal Tootin. I mean, his juke and spin are pretty good. Break tackle going up would be nice. We're going to go power back here. Wouldn't mind to see trucking go up a little bit as well. Carrying goes up. It's really not too bad. And then Jalen Ford, I meant to do pass coverage, but now the buttons want to be responsive. Hey, +3 zone coverage. All right. That's pretty good. And if I could find out, zone coverage is just playing up to an 85. It sure doesn't feel that way. Oh, yeah. 29 to 35 weeks. That feels like a lot of weeks. That feels like so many weeks. Well, I mean, is Jordan Meredith going to slide in at left tackle? Is Ramondre Stevenson? What's available? Oh, boy. The options are horrific. Oh, my God. We actually have somebody better on the roster right now. This is why we went out. We added depth on the O-line. It's going to hurt. I'm also going to tell you for free that Parker Clancy is not going to be that guy. He can run block a little bit, but I think it's got to be Wanye Morris. I feel like he's probably the clear choice. It's going to have to be. Jordan Meredith is not even looking the right way. I'm tired of him getting plugged in at right guard over Cesar Ruiz, and I think the reason he is, and this is going to sound stupid, but it's totally right. The game is obsessed with swapping offensive linemen for no reason. So because Cesar Ruiz is a right guard and Jordan Meredith was a left guard, it's like, well, Cesar Ruiz, our starting right guard, surely can't play right guard. He's got to play left guard for no reason. But Carlos Wesley's our left guard, who's a higher overall, so it's like, we're not going to do that. So it's like, what about Jordan Meredith? We're going to make him a right guard so that Cesar Ruiz can play right guard. And Jordan Meredith doesn't play right guard anymore. Does that make any sense? No. The game's broken. That's how it is. We do have some player upgrades before we play Carolina. They're up to 9 wins. They were also at 9 wins prior to the last game, so it looks like they've lost. And we'll go possession for Manu Escobar. Just catch, the tough-to-catch passes. He just doesn't really, even though the numbers are great. Spectacular catch needs to go up. We will have an upgrade, thankfully, for quarterback Dalvin Edison. I would love to see his improvisational ability improve. I mean, obviously his overall ability, I think, could be better. There's no question. But the ratings are not bad. Like, the accuracy, look at this, dude. Throwing the run's not even bad. Throwing under pressure is not even bad. Deep accuracy needs to go up. Improviser seems like the best course of action. Course morale is positively affecting a lot of these. I think that's a pretty good set of upgrades. Maybe abilities will take him over the top. Pete Warner looks ridiculous. Carolina without Kenneth Murray and Darius Robinson, but we've jumped up from the 7 seed to the 2 seed, but we could jump right back down to the 7 seed with a loss. So, needless to say, this is a must-win. The Giants' playoff hopes are basically over. Cowboys maybe still in it. Lions maybe still in it, but it's Eagles and Commanders for the NFC East, and Chicago likely to win the NFC North. Huge game for us. Jimmy Horn Jr. back to return. Here we go. A lot of horns. A lot of horn players in Carolina. Jimmy Horn Jr., J.C. Horn. I don't think any relation. Joe Horn used to be a Saint, although I don't know if it's his Bryce Young. What? 3,400 yards passing, 29 touchdowns, and 4 picks. Although I don't think it's as crazy as the Arizona Diamondbacks' infatuation with the name Corbin. Look into it. Every player in the league at the MLB with Corbin in their name currently is or has played for the Diamondbacks. Every single one. Corbin Carroll, Patrick Corbin, Corbin Martin, I think is his name, and Corbin Burns. It's unbelievable. Those are the only Corbins currently in the MLB. They have all either been on or are currently on the Diamondbacks. First or last name doesn't matter. Jalen Ford on coverage with Chuba Hubbard. He's just way faster. Cooked, touchdown, Panthers. I gotta stop thinking about baseball. It's football season, fool. God. There are the numbers for Dalvin Edison, sitting on a clean 3,200 yards passing, 29 touchdowns. Maybe we'll go to 30 with this game. Bashal Tootin, of course, in the backfield. We're gonna lean on him today. To the outside. Completely wrapped up by Trayvon Merrick. He actually got kicked in the back of the head. I like that from Tootin. You want to tackle me for a loss? Boom! CTE. I like it. 2nd and 11. Cordell Nelson's open. Get up the field. I would love a seamless catch and run one time ever. Not where they catch the ball and then it's like, what do I do? They have completely no idea. Oh, we got a free play. He's lining up off sides. We got the glitch. Couldn't get it to him anyway. But they always, and maybe it's the passing that I'm using, but they've always got to go out of their frame to catch the ball and then they slow down completely. It's pretty intolerable. Especially if you like big plays. That'll be a pick. And why will that be a pick? Because I tried to throw it with anticipation. Oh, you think Chris Olave is going to separate because he's got position? No, there's no chance. I can't avoid throwing interceptions, man. Can't do it. We have this freaking corner running the route for Chris Olave, who can never work back to the ball, completely gets shielded off, never tries to catch it. Sick. I hate this game. Sacked, finally. Chase Young got to him. I feel like we cannot chase down the quarterback at all recently. Zero pressure. Finally, something gets in. Drop that. Nice. Texas legend Jatavion Sanders cannot reel it in. That's not the insane tight end we were talking about on this team. I didn't actually realize that was a screen until way too late. They get 7. It's a very makeable kick, but it's missable too. It's 45 yards from the hash. Borregales probably going to be good on this one. Maybe, you never know. There are the rushing leaders. Bashal Tootin closing in on 1,600 yards. We're down 10. The interception's really frustrating. I feel like it should have been open, but I guess it wasn't on review. And that run should have been open, but just didn't really hit any hole at all. I feel like we're not running drags or crossers. Nobody gets open, and even then we can't even get the ball. They rush 4 and we just get cooked. How did my 5 not block 4 this time? Just instant win. Wanye Morris and even Cesar Ruiz got smashed. Cesar Ruiz, former Michigan prospect or draft pick. A lot of different type of smashing going on there lately. That's not great. We'll punt it. I mean, this is a bad start in a game that we really need to win. Jalen Ford bringing down Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Good hit. Ooh, read option. Oh, we got pancaked. It's really hard to hit stick Bryce Young because he's so close to the ground naturally. He gets down so quickly. 3rd and 8. We can't get out to Chuba Hubbard. Thankfully, Bryce Young didn't read it. Saved. 17 rushing touchdowns for Tootin. Is at the top of the league. Doing his best Jamal Williams impression. Former Saint. Although, of course, had that big season with Detroit. We got a big-time star Detroit receiver, Jamison Williams. Not that he's shown much. That was a good play. That looked clean. That's going to be a pick. Throw at a sack, interception. Trevin Wallace. I'm going to crash out. Is what's going to happen next. It's like we finally play a clean game against Tampa offensively for the most part. And then we go to play Carolina, and suddenly it's like everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Their pass rush is unbelievable. You go, the Carolina Panthers. Yep, somehow. I don't get it. Good. I'm going to break this monitor. We got to find that Zen. We're going to find it. Hey, it's 17-7 after this possession, which can turn into 17-14, and then suddenly we're winning 21-17. That sounds easy. Yeah, more passing. What could go wrong? Oh, everything? Get me out of this game. 3rd and 10. Who wants to get open? Probably nobody. We're airing it out for Olave. That is a perfect throw and catch. Touchdown. We needed something. Olave. Shout out to Louisiana hitting the gritty. Wow. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, we see maybe the best deep ball of Dalvin Edison's career under pressure. You could not put it in a better spot. That was incredible. I've missed the extra point because I am like, well, why even wait half a second to line it up? I've got to kick it literally right this millisecond. Stupid! Get to Bryce Young. Chase Young again. As Chase Young chases Young, it brings him down. 2nd and 17. Don't let them battle back. Almost looked like a double pass. Jalen Ford going to limit the damage. 3rd and 13. Our individual coverage ability on Chuba Hubbard has been as bad as it could be. That's great coverage, though, on the tight end. That's going to be a first down. That's Header O. McMillan. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, we're going to blitz. Surely this is not going to be good. All day. Absolutely all day. Nobody's even close to the tight end. I mean, really not even close. Oh, wow. Man coverage, we get with the best release of his career. Wide open touchdown. Missing the extra point's not even bad because we're just going to get the 2-point conversion on our next touchdown. I'm not worried about it. Space for Bashal Tootin. Please make him miss. Yeah, that's not bad. I'd like 2 more touchdowns in the 2nd quarter. I don't need to see any celebration at this point. I just like to get out there and call the next play. Sacked. I mean, Nick Scorton, can we do anything about this guy? Tried to roll out there. Maybe it was the wrong decision. Maybe just needed to stay in the pocket and get sacked by somebody else. Morales wide open. 3rd and 9. 4-down territory from this spot of the field. Escobar's got to get open. I'm going to throw it out there for Cordell Nelson. We're going to go for it on 4th and 5. It's not a punt spot for me. This play's been effective today against Tampa. Today, I mean literally as I'm recording this. Escobar's open, but guess what? They're all over it. They played the flat. Carolina ball. I thought Young was going to scramble. Might have been the right call. Please punt here. It's a spot where you could absolutely keep the offense on the field, but up 24-6, they're just going to give us the ball back. And there's still time to go 2 for 1 here. Oh my God. Cordell Nelson, the intended receiver. It was batted down somehow and into the hands of Manu Escobar. He's made some weird catches in this episode. Very weird. We got to get going on offense, man. It just feels like they're on everything, and they surely can't be on everything. But, I mean, they're taking away everything I want to throw quickly, and if we try to go long, we get sacked for the most part. So, haven't exactly found the right combination yet. Maybe it's just feed Manu Escobar. He's got 5 for 32. We're staying in the hurry up. It's been effective. Jamison Williams wide open. That's got to be a touchdown. J.C. Horn in pursuit. He won't catch him. Jamison Williams. We need to see more of that. Just so hard to get into space with him. Finally, we were able to, and then the speed can take over. But we haven't had many options or many opportunities to get him the football and actually have him run after catch. It's rare, and he doesn't win down the field. Despite having 100 speed, doesn't do it. 2nd and 8. Play action. They're going to the flat. We gave it up on purpose. That's fine. Wanted to take away the big play. We did. That's the 2-minute warning. If we can just manage to force a punt here, we're going to play hard flats. We're going to press. If we can just get a punt, we're going to be in business. There goes Leggett. Quincy Riley, don't come to practice next week. Don't come to the game either. Don't come to the facility. Don't show up. 3rd and inches. Be aware, Chuba Hubbard. He could be a receiver. We got out there, but guess who's wide open? Get Quincy Riley off of Leggett. He's got 5 for 102. Try overall. Try anything else. Touchdown, Leggett. That doesn't matter. This guy's unbelievable somehow. Fantasyland. It's 31-13. We just can't stop him. We just can't do it. We have 3 timeouts. It's going to be tough to get down the field in a hurry. I guess 3 would be okay. It looks like they're going to give it to us. I mean, they're playing so far off. I need Nick Scorton to not miraculously cover Jameson Williams. He doesn't need anyone to cover him because he's going to drop the ball, man. Wide open. How do you drop it? Running with Dalvin Edison. Juke would have been sick there. We're going to call a timeout. We've got 1 remaining. This is on the edge of field goal range. Got to not turn over the ball here. We're just going to settle for 3, I think. 53-yard field goal. Josh Carty can drill these. Let's just take our time. Oh, that's going to get in. We overkick a lot. We don't need full power with Josh Carty. That was scary. 31-16. Honestly, awful first half. I don't know how we're going to play defense against this team, but our offense is starting to find it a little bit after a couple mistakes. I think we're still going to get into the playoffs regardless of what happens today, but this is a big game for the division, and who wouldn't want to see more of the 2-13 Jaguars? Oh, everybody? Yeah, that makes sense, actually. This guy's unreal. Jack Agnew, I think his name is. Random, like, second-round X-Factor running back with the biggest double chin I've ever seen. Commanders-Falcons. This is big for the Commanders' playoff hopes. Penix throwing a bullet down the middle of the field. Wide open. Easy touchdown. It's Manny Chavez at Arizona State to tie it. 17-17. Daniels and Penix are dueling. What am I seeing right now? If you have epilepsy, you probably can't hear me because you're having a seizure. But what was that? I hope you're okay. Giants and Eagles. Eagles trying to win this game to get into the playoffs. Currently up on the Giants, 21-16. We'll go into the second half. We've got to win this game. We get the football. Touchdown. 2-point conversion. We're back in it. Everything looks great. Here we go. Deontay Boyd. Good return to start. Would have been nice. Play action. We're going to Olave. He's not on the sideline, Dalvin. He's on the field. Be nice if you could throw it to him. It's a 92 throw on the run. 90-plus throw accuracy mid. Jameson Williams. You knew he wasn't going to catch that, so let's not even pretend there was a chance. Escobar's open. He's going to get there. Nice. I love to trust his run after catch ability. It doesn't always work out, but it's fairly consistent. And if J.C. Horn's going to be trying to take Jameson Williams out of the game, it's going to leave other guys open. There's Juwan Johnson breaking a tackle. Chris Olave was going to end up being wide open probably. Jumped the gun slightly, but sometimes the gun gets jumped. And here it did. Olave's wide open. There he goes. Turn up the field, Chris. Big time spin move. Dalvin Edison starting to find it here. We're not running the ball at all, but passing game is working right now. I mean, do we have Olave? We honestly may have. We're going to get sacked instead. Wide open, Juwan Johnson. Stay in bounds. He does. First down, Juwan Johnson inside the 10. We got to score. Tootin. Touchdown. Bashal Tootin. Do we run the ball in this spot? Derek Brown makes me not want to, but we're going to try it. It looked like it could have been open. It just didn't happen. 31-22. It's a 2-possession game out of pure stupidity. We've been here before. We're going to be here again, likely. A lot of time left. Young going to get sacked. Deontay Boyd screaming off the edge. Slot corner blitz. Nate Kovac has done nothing in recent weeks. Maybe today's the day. There's just no way that gets caught. Not the worst result, though. Throwaway makes it 4th and 16. Big news for us. 29 yards rushing today. That's not very many, but we found momentum through the air. Doesn't mean we need to be one-dimensional, though. See if Tootin can find something. Oh, and he found a lot. Bashal Tootin got Merrick on the ground. Bashal Tootin is gone. No chance for Horn. He's getting his cardio in today. All he can do is watch as Bashal Tootin gets farther and farther away with every step. Big touchdown for Tootin. He had Merrick eating dirt or turf here at the Superdome. Let's go. We're going to go for 2 and make it a 1-point game. We're going to try to get these points back that we lost. It's kind of a dangerous attitude. Ball high for Olave. Doesn't matter. 2 points good. We're down by 1. I didn't see any reason to not go for 2 there because if we don't get it, it's still a field goal game, and there's plenty of time left. We are kicked and locked into gear here. We're going to run the ball. Jonas Sanker all over it. Our defense is starting to fire up. Get out there. Young going to go down. Jalen Ford has been such a factor as a pass rusher this year, but not a lot lately. That's a big play right there. All right, be aware. It's a quick screen. McMillan has his legs taken out. They're going to have to punt. What about Nicholas Morales? Maybe he can get something going. Maybe the running game here in the second half is going to be the way that we take the lead. We're only down 1. We don't need to force throwing the football. Morales could end up with 1,000 rushing yards as a rookie, which would be crazy. It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. He's at 653 rushing yards right now. He has the entire second half of this game and next week to get there. Again, it's highly unlikely, but he's been a big play threat. Tootin's at 5 for 102. Do we dare run the ball on 2nd and 12, though? Yeah, you know what? I think we do. Who can stop us? Not you. Bashal Tootin makes it 3rd and short. Got 6 for 113, 2 touchdowns. He's really dominated today, huh? The only time he's really been stopped is that 2-point conversion attempt. We'll go back to Tootin. Can't get there. All right, you got to stop that time. I know people are going to be like, dude, you think Nicholas Morales has any chance of 1,000? As I said, it's unlikely, but anything's possible. There's Tootin. He's not going to get it. Panthers defense. Where did that come from? Shot down the field. Quincy Riley with the takeaway. Chuba Hubbard can't be your team's wide receiver 1. Quincy Riley down the sideline. Only T-Mac can stop the touchdown, and he will, forcing us to spin back. Offensive lineman makes the tackle, but Quincy Riley with the play of the day for the defense. There's Cordell Nelson. He's got room to run. Cordell Nelson turns it into a touchdown. Taking a page out of the Jamison Williams playbook, Cordell Nelson shows the speed, and he hits the gritty. Oh, hell yeah, cuz. Nice catch and run for Cordell Nelson. We'll go for 2 to make it a 38-31 7-point game. Trust Escobar, he dropped. 5-point game. 4th quarter. Our defense has been awesome here in the second half. We need more of that. Oh, this is horrendous. Kick return touchdown for Westbrook, unless Adonai Mitchell can do something insane. He saved a touchdown. We can hold them to 3 here. Or sometimes we get a little bit lazy on kickoff and allow some big returns. Touchdown anyway. Chuba Hubbard. They're going to go for 2. Make it a field goal game. They're crushing me in man coverage against Chuba Hubbard. We just can't get out there in time. Or if we do, we overrun it. Chuba Hubbard, give me a break. Jonathan Adams into the game. He is a return man for a reason. We never run the ball well with him, I don't think. Oh, today they are 2, and season ranking is 9. Very nice. Stats without context. Yeah, inexcusable there. They rushed 4. Nobody got open against man coverage. I thought there could have been something. It just didn't really end up happening. And we've got to convert a 3rd and 13, and that's not going to be easy. We're going for Cordell Nelson. Yeah, he's not going to catch that. Plenty of time left. A punt does not mean we lose. Oh, that's an interesting way to tackle, but at least we're tackling him. Chuba shut down. Injury timeout. Longhorn legend Jatavion Sanders stops the clock for us. I appreciate you. 7.5 to play. 2nd and 10. Shot down the field. Kinchens does not have great speed, but he knocks it out. McMillan cannot complete the catch. Kinchens really playing trail technique there, but gets back into the play. Puts his hand right through McMillan's hands at the catch point. And we allow the first down anyway because we got too deep. Another injury timeout. You're never going to believe who it is. Oh, the guy who was just injured and is back in the game instantly, like whatever happens in this game all the time. Jatavion Sanders. Please don't let him get the first. 3rd and inches. Blitz the hell out of this. I've slanted, and this is me pinching the line. That's what it looks like in this formation. Easy QB sneak. We knew it was coming, and we didn't stop it. Nope, Leggett just going to run through those tackles. Yeah, he's had a good day. Please jump in front of that. That'll work at least. Cam Kinchens doing a really good job on McMillan. 2nd and goal. 4:46 to play. We really need to keep him out of the end zone. Leggett in motion. A little bit worried about that. I mean, we left it, but it was a touchdown on the cross. It was a touchdown on the sit there. So, offense needs to wake up and score in a hurry. 4.5 to play. Facial Tootin, please break that tackle. We may need to try and score a little bit quicker. Is running the ball going to be a viable option? We've got 3 tight ends in the game, so it may need to be. Edison just doesn't have great speed, but runs for a few. 3rd and inches. We've been stopped when we've tried to run the ball in similar spots. I feel like the curls are going to be super covered. We're going to have to throw it anyway. Williams makes the catch. That is a potential game-saving catch. Keeps us alive here. Can you fit it into Jamison Williams there? I'm really not sure. But we're doing a lot of staring. It's cover 2, so I guess the whole shot should be there, but you got to make that decision ASAP. We did not. Escobar's wide open. Just get out of bounds. 3.5 minutes to play. A touchdown before the 2-minute warning would be ideal. Guess it doesn't need to be. But again, it would be ideal. I can't make these decisions. I want Cordell Nelson. I just don't think we can get it there. And I feel like when I play aggressive, it's picked, and I'm just feeling ultra conservative. Lead inside to Olave. He makes the catch. Edison's close to 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and we need to figure out a way to improve that stat line even more. Olave's a pick if I throw this, so he's not an option. It's got to be Tootin. He makes it 3rd and 4 from the 8, and this is not an awful spot to run the football. Don't let them get down. There's Bashal Tootin juking back inside. Touchdown Tootin. We score with 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Down by 3. This is a slugfest. We need our defense to get 1 stop. 2nd and 9. We're going to have to start using our timeouts. We know they're going to want to run the football here. We just need to wrap up. We will get another chance if we can get a stop on 3rd down. If not, we are in deep trouble, and we're going to see what they do. It looks like they want to throw the ball. We're going to have to commit to the pass. And that's got to be intercepted! Nate Kovacs with the pick! I literally said earlier I'm tired of him being in coverage so much. He's made no impact as a pass rusher lately, but he comes away with a potential game-winning interception. Nate Kovacs, the edge rusher, drops back and takes away 2 routes. McMillan and their superstar tight end Meyer, or that's not his name. Meyer is a This is Tim. This is Tim Brooks. Why is Kramer in the backfield? He's 360 pounds. All right, let's see what he can do. It's not great. Yeah, let's keep getting defensive players in at running back. That'll work one of these days. Jamison Williams in motion. Juwan Johnson wide open. He'll make the catch. Get a block from Olave. Johnson down the field. We have 2 timeouts remaining. Clock's going to take us inside a minute. Don't want to score too quickly, but we got to score. There's the screen. Tootin is open. Got some blocks. Tootin down to the 8. Edison over 400 yards passing. We're inside 30 seconds. Perfect timing. Still 2 timeouts. Williams was open, but so is that. Chris Olave with the go-ahead touchdown. Extra point makes it so Carolina will need a touchdown in 16 seconds. Took a little bit more time doing it this way, but you got maybe 2 plays if you're Carolina. Chris Olave, we're lucky that he ended up working back open across the middle of the field. Threw it to him late, but it was successful. It's a 50 bomb here in New Orleans. These teams have currently scored just under 100 combined, and I hope it stays just under. 16 seconds. I don't mind a return here, but we can't let Westbrook score a touchdown this time or come very close to it. He's got a little bit of space. 11 seconds. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to actually pick my plays. I've been thinking about this a lot. I don't really, in real life, like prevent defense because you just put no pressure. You let something happen. You give them free yardage. But I think in Madden, I like it more. I'm so damn tired of getting beat over the top in single coverage with no safety help. 6 seconds, they need a timeout, or they need a touchdown. This could be it. Where are we going? Is switch stick on? Knock it down! It was nearly knocked into the hands of the waiting receiver. I was trying to pass rush, but did it switch stick me and have me run out of the play in the secondary? I don't even know what happened. Chaos. Thankfully, it ends up getting knocked down. Nearly another all-time throw. Nate Kovac, dude. Give him the game ball. Unbelievable play to give us a chance. And then the drive to win it. I mean, Dalvin Edison bounced back from the 2 first-quarter interceptions to throw for 413 yards, 4 touchdowns. And then rushing, Bashal Tutin went 10 for 125 and 3 scores. Morales will not even come remotely close to 1,000 yards. I want to be on the same page there. Olave, 5 for 127 and 2 touchdowns. Jamison Williams, 4 for 81 and a touchdown. This is what we paid these guys to do. Defensively, Kinchin's all over the field. 3 TFLs for Ford, 2 for Young. Both had sacks, as did Deontay Boyd. Picks for Kovac and Quincy Riley. How did this happen? I don't know. I don't care. 4 pass deflections. Or pass breakups for Cam Kinson's as well. He had a heck of a game. Dalvin Edison, 4 skill points after that one as well. What happened? Did he set the record? He had 3,500 passing yards and 30 passing touchdowns. That's 25,000 XP. I guess we'll spend that to end the episode. I still feel like we need to upgrade the things we've needed to upgrade. I don't know, his overall went down after the upgrade. Doesn't make a ton of sense to me. He's now a primary improviser somehow. Does get an ability slot. He's becoming more well-rounded. I don't think upgrading Scrambler's too bad of an idea. And then Field General to fully maximize his potential with accuracy. It would have been nice. He's up to an 87 overall. A true 87 overall as a rookie. Sideline Deadeye seems interesting. We got a lot more abilities now. Red Zone Deadeye. I don't know. There's some interesting things here. Maybe Lofting Deadeye would be good with all the touch passes we throw. That'll be the episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We should be a playoff team, obviously, now. We're locked in. That was a tough episode. Some tough battles, but we came out on top. I think we're going to be better for those battles as we move into the playoffs. You know, unfortunately, no Kelvin Banks, but the team is firing on all cylinders offensively, and I'd like if we were firing on all cylinders defensively. See if we can get there. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.